Hello there, and are you ready for tonight's matchup from the pond? As the Anaheim Mighty Ducks look to take down the Edmonton Oilers. I'm Bill Peterson, paired up with Mike Weiss this evening. How about the matchup we are going to see tonight?
I can't wait. When you get to see some of the players that the Ducks have, it's always a treat.
The Edmonton Oilers missed the postseason for the first time in the past few years. They need to improve play away from the Skyreach Center if they want to sniff the playoffs again.
Living in the past is not going to bring back championships. This year, the Oilers are putting in a lot of hard work to bring new glory days to Edmonton.
And now, your Anaheim Mighty Ducks! At center, number 77, Adam. Left wing, number 9, Paul Correa. At right wing, number 39, Peter Sikora. And number 2, Frederick Olesa. And in goal, number 35, John Sebastian Shaken.
The Mighty Ducks are looking to drastically improve on last year's record, and with the talent they have this year, that should not be a problem.
Talent's only going to take you so far in this league. Add hard work to that equation, then you got a winning formula. Mike Comrie is on his way to greatness. The guy may be small, but boy, he has what it takes to score. I relate this guy to Merlin the Magician. When Correa has the puck, whether it's just skating with it or shooting it, he can make things happen when no option seems possible.
They're lining up for the faceoff. Oates passes it to Sikora. Correa sends it back to Trinka. Sikora brings the puck up. Comrie moves it back to Smith. Carter sends it to the left wing. Olesen passes it to Oates. Takes it past the red line. Brings it past the blue line. He relays it over to Sikora. York takes the puck up. He passes it over to Dopita. Oates sends it up to the center. He sends it back over to Wisniewski. Leclerc brings the puck through the zone. Sends it back to the defenseman. He takes the slap shot. And he takes a wrist shot, and he blocks the shot. York sends it over to the right wing. Cleary brings it past the red line. Checked hard by Haviland. Pass over to Leclerc. Steos brings it over the red line. Passes over to the left wing. York carries it past the red line. Smith passes it to the right wing. Fastest glove in the league. Carney sends it over to Cullen. Carries it over the red line. Sawyer sends it back over to Carney. Play stops as he covers the puck. Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by Bilesma.
Bilesma is very aggressive. Teams love to have this kind of player around.
Face off to the left of Salo. Shelberg plays it up to the center. Bone-crushing hit by Smith. He sends it to Comrie. Takes it past the red line. He plays it up to the center. He takes a snapshot. It looks like someone has done some work in the offseason. Shelberg moves it back to Chouinard. Olesen sends it over to the right wing. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Smith. Man, what a save. Comrie brings the puck up through the zone. Soleil sends it up to Wisniewski. Smith brings it past the red line. He's alone on the breakaway. He takes the backhand shot. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. Sekora moves it over to Oates. He passes it to the left wing. Correa takes it past the blue line. He looks to be on his game tonight. Giguère passes over to Wisniewski. Leclerc sends it up to the center. Ruchin passes it over to Paulson. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Steos slides it to Morrow. Takes the puck up through the zone. Chimera brings it over the blue line. Carney sends it to Paulson. Brings the puck up. Brings it over the red line. Carries it over the blue line. He sends the puck back to Carney. Centering pass over to Ruchin. Gets it over to the left wing. He gave up his body to make that save.
Salo has trouble handling the puck outside his crease. Now, most goalies in the league have trouble with this, but Salo needs to work on it to flesh out his game.
Mike, can you shed some light on that last play?
Salo redirects the shot with a pad save.
Face-off to the right of Salo. He lets the slap shot go. That was a hard hit by Haviland. Sawyer passes it to the right wing. Cullen passes it off over to Bilesma. And that one hit the post. Dopita carries it past the red line. Carries it over the red line. Carries it past the blue line. And he's checked by Ferguson. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save. He's up, brings it past the blue line. We're going to see a hooking penalty call.
The upcoming power play could change the outlook of this game, Bill.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Giguère.
Anaheim penalty to number 2, Frederick Olesen. 2 minutes.
Correa takes the puck up.
hooking. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 9 seconds.
Carter makes a long pass over to Comrie. Smith sends it back over to Niinimaa. And he takes the snap shot. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them. Brewer sends it over to the right wing. Smith brings it over the blue line. He passes it back over to Carter. Passes over to the left wing. Vicious check by Comrie. Soleil passes it to the right wing. Sikora passes it over to the left wing. Correa carries it over the blue line. Penalty over. Carter passes over to Smith. Takes it past the red line. Olesen brings the puck through the zone. He passes it off over to Shelberg. Checked hard by Brewer. He passes it to the right wing. Marchand sends it to the left wing. Green brings the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the red line. Niinimaa makes a long pass to Larocque. Sent back over to Marchand. And he takes a wrist shot. Giguère logged a nice save there, Mike.
Jean-Sébastien Giguère has never been to the playoffs in the NHL. He's looking to his teammates to help him get there, and they'll be looking for his help between the pipes.
Ruchin sends it over to the right wing. Paulson brings it over the red line. We're going to see a hooking penalty called on. Moreau.
Well, that penalty's going to put them on the power play.
Edmonton penalty to number 18, Ethan Moreau. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 51 seconds.
Olesen sends it in front to Oates. He sends it in front of the net. Passes it to Sikora. He slides it to Correa. Takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Good goaltending is the best penalty killing you could have. tonight there has been some good, solid defense by Brewer.
Brewer can single-handedly change the flow of a game. Being aggressive isn't always bad.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. He takes the slap shot. He lets the backhand shot go. He looks to be in mid-season form with goaltending like that. Leclerc can only shake his head after getting his sure goal taken away by Salo. Face-off to the right of Salo. Cullen carries it past the red line. He sends it to Leclerc. Great save. I hope he can keep this up for the next 2 periods. The penalty has now expired. Ruchin passes it over to the left wing. Who is he passing to? Trinka carries it over the red line. York brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Those saves are great warm-ups for the regular season. Paulson sends it back to the defenseman. Ruchin carries it past the blue line. He centers it over to Leclerc. Blocked out front. Takes the puck up through the zone. Ferguson passes it to the right wing. Chimera brings it over the blue line.
One minute remaining in the first period.
Salo looked good on that last save, Mike.
Tommy Salo has trouble with his confidence at times. If he gives up a big goal, it affects him down the road for a few games. He's got to get the faith that he can bounce back if he's going to join the goaltending elite.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Giguère. Cullen plays it up to the center. Green sends it off to Marchand. Bilesma takes it past the red line. Sends it to Cullen. Nice. Salo!
Please turn to page 40
out
of
of the
your
air.
souvenir program. If your page is autographed by All-Star Christian Busick, you've just won an ESPN sweatshirt. Please bring your program down to the announcer's booth to claim your prize.
Cullen can't believe he didn't score there. What a great save. We've got a face-off to the left of Salo. Steos passes it over to Green. Brings it past the red line. As we take a breather, it's tied at 0. Walk us through the first period stats, Mike.
The teams have had even power play opportunities, Bill, but neither one has gained an advantage. The Mighty Ducks have more shots, but the game is still tied, and that's got to be frustrating.
The referee will drop the puck for the next period. Brewer passes it to Smith. Olesen brings the puck up. Sikora sends it over to the right wing. Comrie sends it over to Smith. Brings it over the red line. Takes it past the blue line. He takes a snapshot. He gave up his body to make that save. Sikora sends it to the left wing. Correa carries it over the blue line. Oakes passes it over to the left wing. Knocked away by the blocker. Comrie moves it to Carter. Brings the puck through the zone. Carries it past the red line. Ninima passes to Comrie. Wisniewski sends it in front over to Saleh. Leclerc moves it back over to Paulson. Takes the puck up. Ruchin carries it over the red line. He slides it to Paulson. Bone-crushing hit by Dopita. Over to the right wing. Cleary brings it past the blue line. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Leclerc sends it up to Ruchin. All alone on the breakaway. And he takes a wrist shot. That shot hit the post, and they dodged a bullet there. He takes the backhand shot. He sends it up to center. Chimera brings the puck up through the zone. Carries it past the blue line. Moreau passes to the defenseman. Salo slides it to Ferguson. Marchand takes the puck up through the zone. Pisa passes it over to Larocque. Brings it over the blue line. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Sawyer. Brings the puck up. Cullen takes it past the red line. Gets it over to the left wing. Sawyer sends it to his defenseman. He lets the backhand shot go. That was a great save. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Sawyer.
Sawyer tends to be a little over-aggressive sometimes, but that can lead to many scoring opportunities.
Face off to the left of Salo. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Salo! Blocker save! Correa brings the puck through the zone. Comrie takes it past the blue line. Olesen passes it to the right wing. York sends it to Cleary. He passes it to Dopita. And he takes a wrist shot. Niemima sends it to the left wing. Olesen sends it over to the right wing. Sekora brings it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Correa passes it to the right wing. Cleary passes it off over to Dopita. Niemima sends it over to the right wing. Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by Wisniewski.
Wisniewski plays an aggressive style of hockey. By being aggressive, he can create scoring chances for his team.
McDonald sends it back to Soleil. He plays it up to the center. Shelberg carries it over the blue line. He takes the goal! Now that was a big goal for the away team. The replay should give us a better look.
I'll tell you on that one, he didn't have time to put it on the good side, so the backhand was all that was left. You know, for a while there, I thought this team was only going to score in practice.
Edmonton goal.
Marchand brings it past the red line.
By number 18, Ethan Morrow.
McDonald
Time
takes
of
the
goal,
puck up.
8 minutes, 3 seconds.
Pisa passes it to the right wing. Wisniewski passes to Shelburne. Brings it past the blue line. Chouinard centers it over to McDonald. Shelburne sends it off to Olesen. And he takes the snapshot. Chouinard carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Salo.
You know, Edmonton has a great deal of hockey history. They were practically untouchable in the 80s with so many Hall of Famers on the team.
We've got a face-off to the left of Salo. Cullen moves it back over to Haviland. Carter sends it up to the center. Comrie carries it past the red line. Moves it back to Smith. He passes it to Smith. He lets the slap shot go. Wildsma passes it over to Carney. Sawyer brings the puck up through the zone. Haviland passes it over to the left wing. The Edmonton Oilers are leading here. Mike, tell us a little more about them.
With several of the Edmonton forwards stepping it up the last few seasons, they're going to be hard to stop.
Face off to the left of djneo. Ruchin sends it in front over to Saleh. Paulson takes it past the red line, carries it past the blue line. Leclerc passes it to Wisniewski. He passes it to the left wing. That was a hard hit by Morrow. Takes the puck up through the zone. Takes it past the blue line. Wisniewski sends it to Leclerc. Brings it over the red line. Brings it over the blue line. Passes it over to Paulson. Jopita brings it past the red line. Ruchin carries it over the blue line. He takes the slap shot. Brings the puck up. Carries it over the red line. Brings it past the blue line. Paulson sends it to the left wing. Leclerc brings the puck through the zone. Carries it past the blue line. Paulson passes it over to the left wing. Blocked out front. Carter moves it over to Comrie. Takes the puck up. Carries it past the red line. Leclerc passes over to Ruchin. Brewer sends it up over to Smith. Takes it past the blue line. Niinimaa passes it to Brewer. He passes it up the center. And they go offside.
The Oilers love fast-paced games. That's where they feel most at home.
Marchand sends it back over to Smith. Larocque brings it over the blue line. Vicious check by Marchand. They get called for offside. Passes it to the right wing. Oates plays it up to the center. Correa takes it past the red line. He lets the backhand check go. The Anaheim Mighty Ducks are trailing. In general, Mike, what does this team need to improve this year?
The Ducks had one of their best seasons in 2001-2002. They're looking to improve upon that.
Face-off to the right of Salo. He plays it back over to Trinka. Olesen sends it up to the center. Correa sends it to the left wing. Long pass over to Oates. He passes it off over to Sakura. Reasoner passes it over to the left wing. Moreau brings it past the red line. He sends it off to Shimera. Correa brings the puck up through the zone. Carries it over the blue line. He sends it up the center. Carter slides it to Smith. Correa sends it back to the defenseman. Sakura plays it up to the center. Oates brings it past the blue line. He lets the slap shot go. Smith sends it over to Carter. Brings the puck up. Brings it over the red line. They go offside.
The Oilers play a fast style of hockey. I hope they can keep up.
We've got a face-off to the left of Giguère. Cullen passes it off to Sawyer. Bilesma carries it past the blue line. Centers it over to Cullen.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining.
He passes back to the defenseman. Carney passes over to Sawyer. Salo was impressive in the last play, Mike?
Salo has trouble handling the puck outside his crease. Now, most goalies in the league have trouble with this, but Salo needs to work on it to flesh out his game.
This faceoff is left of the goal. McDonald sends it off over to Shelberg. Carries it over the red line. Salo passes it to Ninima, and he takes a wrist shot. 2 down and 1 left. The Edmonton Oilers 1-0. You have any words of wisdom after 2, Mike?
The Oilers have the lead, Bill, even though they don't have a power play advantage. The Mighty Ducks have more shots on goal, Bill, but they haven't had as many quality scoring chances. The Oilers are playing physical. They need to keep this up for the win.
Oates takes the puck up through the zone. He passes it to Carter. Takes it past the blue line. Niinimaa sends it over to the right wing. Long pass over to Smith. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Salo. Oh, and he missed the pass. Comrie brings the puck to the zone. Niinimaa sends it to the left wing. Smith sends it up to the center. Trinka passes it to the right wing. Oates takes it past the red line. Brings it over the blue line. He is determined to get out of here in regulation. York passes it to Dopina. Passes over to the left wing. York moves it back over to Brewer. Cleary sends it over to Dopita. Soleil plays it up to the center. Oates sends it to his defenseman. He plays it up to the center. He moves it to Sikora. Moreau carries it past the red line. He takes a snapshot. That save shows he came into camp ready to play this season. Correa brings it past the red line. Steos takes the puck up. Passes to Smith. Carries it over the blue line. Leclerc moves it to Paulson. Steos passes over to Smith. Brings it over the red line. Brings it past the blue line. Comrie passes it over to Ferguson. Carter carries it over the red line. Paulson brings the puck up through the zone. Leclerc carries it past the blue line. Trinka takes it past the red line. He relays it over to Paulson.
The hottest ticket in town is for the coolest game on earth. Tickets for the next home game are still available.
The Anaheim Mighty Ducks are behind right now, but in general are poised to take the next step. What's your take, Mike?
You know, to be successful this year, the Ducks really need to keep their key players signed and happy.
Dopita slides it to York. Takes it past the blue line. Passed back to Dopita. And he chalked that goal up for the Edmonton Oilers. All goals are important on the road. Dopita got through and only had to beat the goalie, who wasn't able to make the save.
That's a real skill there, folks, to bounce her off the post and right in.
Edmonton goal
Cullen
scored
takes the
by
puck up
number
for the zone.
33.
Carries it past the red line.
Assist
Save!
to number 16.
Solo
Michael
has been
York.
playing
Time
great
of the goal,
all game,
5
making
minutes,
save after
53
save.
seconds.
Stayers sends it up over to Cleary. That's tough. Keeps this game within reach. Wisniewski sends it up to the center. Cullen sends it to Bilesma. Brings it over the blue line. Quick pass to Sawyer. Cullen passes to the defenseman. Smith passes it off to Cleary. Chouinard makes a centering pass to McDonald. And he takes a wrist shot. Smith makes a long pass over to Dopita. Haviland plays it up to the center. McDonald brings the puck to the zone. Shelburne carries it over the blue line.
For those of you who
as the
entered our
goalie
drawing
covers
for
up.
your favorite replica jersey, the winner is
The Oilers believe in
Weiss.
experience. Whether it be veterans or
Lucas.
rookies, the more they play, the better.
Face-off to the right of Salo. Haviland sends it back to the defenseman. He takes the slap shot. The Anaheim Mighty Ducks have definitely struggled at times. Any thoughts on that?
During this year's draft, they're really looking to get some big guys up front.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Giguère. And he's checked by Leclerc. Ruchin passes it over to the left wing. Brings it past the red line. Brings it past the blue line. He moves it over to Paulson. He sends the puck back over to Olesen. Pass to Ruchin. Niemima makes a long pass to Larocque. Gets it over to the left wing. Olesen takes the puck up. Sekora takes it past the blue line. He lets the slap shot go. Marchand brings the puck up through the zone. Correa brings it over the red line. Brewer sends it up to the center. The Anaheim Mighty Ducks are trailing. In general, Mike, what does this team need to improve this year?
The Ducks had one of their best seasons in 2001-2002. They're looking to improve upon that.
Face off to the left of Salo. Niemima passes over to Carter. Brings the puck up. Smith carries it past the blue line. Sakura sends it off over to Korea. Carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Ninima passes it to Carter. Carries it over the red line. Brings it past the blue line. He takes the slap shot.
Comrie delivers a strong message about coming into his area of the ice.
Olesen sends it over to Ruchin. Leclerc takes it past the red line. Olesen plays it up to the center. Ruchin passes it over to Paulson. I can't believe he missed the pass. Dopita sends it over to the right wing. Cleary carries it past the red line. He sends it over to York. He takes a snapshot. It looks like someone has done some work in the offseason. Olesen moves it to Paulson. Brings it past the red line. Brings it over the blue line. Reasoner takes the puck up through the zone. That save kept his team in the game. Wisniewski sends it to the left wing. Leclerc brings it over the red line. He passes it off over to Paulson. He sends it back to Ruchin. Soleil passes over to Wisniewski. He blows the whistle for offside. Tonight there has been some good, solid defense by Brewer.
Brewer can throw off the other team's game plan by constantly throwing his weight around. Other teams hate that.
Oakes passes it over to Sakura. Smith slides it over to Carter. And he takes the snapshot. He lets the slapshot go.
You know, Edmonton has a great deal of hockey history. They were practically untouchable in the 80s with so many Hall of Famers on the team.
Correa brings the puck to the zone. Takes it past the blue line. Passes it to Havelit. He sends it to Carney. Sends it back to the defenseman. Trinka takes the puck up. Oakes carries it past the blue line. Sakura sends it up to Correa. He's continued to make saves like that throughout this game. Bone-crushing hit by Smith. He takes the backhand shot. Oakes passes it to the right wing. Sikora centers it over to Korea. Comrie brings the puck up through the zone. Wisniewski sends it to Sikora. Carries it over the blue line. He takes the slap shot. Amazing! Salo has shut down their offense all night long. Ninima passes it off to York. Cleary passes it over to the left wing. Brings it past the blue line. Centering pass to Dopina. Hopefully, he can keep making saves like that, and maybe one of his teammates will help him out on the offensive end. Cullen brings it over the blue line. The Anaheim Mighty Ducks need more firepower and are going to the extra attacker. Empty net goal for the Edmonton Oilers. Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
His team didn't need that one, Bill, but they'll take it anyway.
Another goal for the fans who haven't headed for the parking lot.
Edmonton goal scored by number 2.
Reasoner takes it past the red line.
Assist to number 7. Daniel Cleary.
Checked
Time of
hard
goal,
by
18
Chimera.
minutes, 49
Moreau
seconds.
takes it past the blue line. Bilesma passes to Cullen. Carries it over the red line. Carries it past the blue line. He lets the slap shot go. And he takes a wrist shot. Bounced that one out the pipe. The Edmonton Oilers prevail 3-0. What do you think of that game, Mike?
As a loser in this type of game, you have to try and forget your performance.
That should do it for Mike and I here at the Arrowhead Pond of Anaheim.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Eric Brewer. The number 2 star, Gary Dopina. The number 1 star, Tommy Salo.